Hi everyone, you are here and watching this video. That means you are also looking for an internship. So if you have seen the thumbnail of this video, that means you know that I have secured an internship within 3 months of coming to USA. And I think you can also do this if you are dedicated and follow these strategies and stick to them. So without wasting any time, let me quickly give you a short introduction about myself. My name is Ankit. I am from MP, India, and I came to US in fall 23. That means in August month of 2023 to pursue masters in data science from University at Buffalo, New York. In last December 23, I got an internship for this summer 2024. And I am very happy that soon I am starting my internship as a data engineer. This video will mostly focus on internship, but people who are looking for a job are also welcome to watch this video and get some ideas. I have divided this video into 4 parts. First is resume building, second is applying for an internship, third is interview tips, and fourth one is bonus tips. So be with me till the end of this video to know some tips and tricks for your next internship application. Okay, so let's talk about resume. Resume is the first thing that introduces you to the HR or hiring manager on your behalf. So you have to make your resume to pass the ATS test to cross the first stage of your application process. And how will your resume pass that ATS test? I will guide you. Here are some basic things that everybody knows. Make sure you are not leaving any of these out. So use same font style and same font size for your resume according to your headings and description. And make sure there is no grammar mistake. Your details should be in an order. The top to bottom order is your introduction, then work experience, then educational background, then skills, and then extracurricular, which can be a volunteer or something like that. Here is a point to note. Companies in USA look into some kind of volunteer work in your resume. So add one. So these were some basic things that everybody knows. Other than that, what you should do, add proper hyperlink of your work like GitHub and hyperlinks of like LinkedIn profile in your resume, so hiring manager can get to know more about you just by checking your resume. Next thing is date should be specific. That means if your graduation date is 2025, do not write from 23 to present, write specific dates like 23 to 25 for your education or for your work experience. Okay. Now let's move on to the second part, which is applying. I know many people may have told you that apply as much as you can, or maybe 10 or maybe complete 10 applications per day. They are right, but the thing is, it's not just applying. For current market condition and competition, you have to go with a job description. I know changing your resume for every single opportunity is time consuming and frustrating, but you have to do this. But there are a lot of extension or AI tools available in the market. I will not tell you about the AI extensions or those AI tools because you can easily find those tools. But I am here to give you an advice on how to proceed. So in this section, I will highly recommend you to first go to company's website rather than other platforms. And then you can consider applying on LinkedIn and then other platforms. Another tip on applying is make as much LinkedIn connection as you can. If you are applying in US, make US connection. If you are in some other countries and applying in that country, make connections with the people who are in that country, because most of the LinkedIn algorithm works on your connection. If you are making a connection with somebody, particularly to get a referral from that person, make sure add a professional note with that connection request, and do not just write I want a referral or something like that. No, you have to be professional with that person too. Another tip I want to suggest you is that if you are an international student applying for an internship, do not say you need a sponsorship, because in reality you actually do not need a sponsorship. That will be on your CPT. That can be your part of your academic program. So avoid these mistakes. So the summary of this part which I want to tell you is, do not apply just blindly. You have to focus on every single part in your application, because if you are making a one mistake in your application, that means you can get rejected, or maybe that's the reason your resume is not shortlisting and you are getting rejections every time. So I think these are the things you should care when applying. And I have an amazing thing for you guys, so watch till the end. So let's move on to the third part, which is interview tips. We have completed 2 parts of this video. First is resume building and second one is applying for an internship. So let's move on to the third part, which is interview tips. So if you are on your interview round, so congratulations that your resume is shortlisted. So in this part, I will give you some interview tips. So interview is just not like answering the questions, but it's more like a conversation. So first thing I want to tell you, do not take your interview or even a phone screening lightly. Always be prepared with the answer that they can ask. I have seen many people who have their phone screening. They take it very lightly. Like they answer the phone call in public with that noise and answer their question casually. Do not make these mistakes because these things matters. Same things apply to an interview. Do not just wear anything and sit with any background. Bro, it's your interview, make some efforts. Always use a proper room with proper background. Always check your mic, audio, video system before your interview. And dress properly even if you are taking your interview at home. Other than that, second thing I want to tell you guys is always do your homework before any interview. The homework will be about those people who gonna take your interview. Go to LinkedIn, check their LinkedIn profile, what skills do they know and what are their work experience. And always be prepared with those skills which your interviewer know. If those skills are not in your job description, then just know at least a little bit about them. And try to make them know that you know those skills, even if they do not ask. Trust me, it makes an impact. Third thing I want to share is always be prepared with some frequently asked question like, tell me about yourself, what are your strengths and weakness. The fourth tip I want to give you guys is most important, which is try to be confident and little louder in your interview, even if you don't know the answer of some question. And always speak slowly. I mean, do not answer rapidly. It's not a rapid fire round. Always takes a 2-3 second pause before answering any question. Because other than your technical skills, companies always want a people who have confidence and a better communication skills. So try to show these in your interview. So yeah, that's it. That's what you have to do in your interview. So now let's move forward to the fourth and final part of this video, which is bonus tips. So the first bonus tip I want to tell you guys is, so for an internship, rather than applying for a big company, apply in the companies in your area. Particularly here in US, companies always prefer to hire someone from the same city or nearby area. I'm not saying do not apply to big companies, but as the current job market condition and if you are not getting any response, then this is the best thing to do. Tip number 2, let's say your resume is not shortlisted and you are not getting any call from the company. But still here in US, you can directly approach the company by visiting them. You can first request to see how their company is working and how is everything going on. Then you can ask and request them to consider you for any position if available. I personally know a person who got an internship just by doing this thing. It's called shadowing. And yeah, this is all from my side. We have covered all 4 parts: resume building, applying for an internship, interview tips and bonus tips. So yeah, you are all set. If you have watched this video very carefully, then there are higher chances that your resume will get shortlisted and you will definitely get an interview call. And I know you will crack that interview. Thanks for watching this video. If you really like this video, do like, comment and subscribe. Also share this video to those who are looking for an internship or who are planning to study abroad. Best luck for your internship hunting journey. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.